Hi, I'm Emma. Today I'm going to show you how you can easily do an A/B test. In an A/B test campaign, test mailings are sent simultaneously to samples from a mailing list. After a certain period of time, the EMM checks which mailing was most successful. This mailing is automatically sent to the rest of the mailing list. Click on Campaigns in the navigation and create a new campaign. First, enter a name and a description. This information is only visible to you. Next, drag the A/B test icon into the edit area. Now, predefined campaign history appears. Tip: you can test up to 5 mailings against each other by adding and linking the appropriate icons. You can edit the icons by double-clicking them. Leave the selection at start date. Now, define when the dispatch of the test mailings should take place. If you want, you can have the system remind you when the campaign starts. After clicking Apply, the icon is displayed in blue and a short description appears. In the next step, you define the recipients. Select your mailing list and further narrow it down with target groups if necessary. Tip: if you have selected more than one target group, you can specify whether the recipients should be included in at least one, in all, or in none of the target groups. Now, select the archive to which the mailings will be assigned. The parameter icons allow you to determine the size of your samples. The values are percentages. Tip: when selecting the values, make sure that the samples are sufficiently large and comparable. In the end, there should be enough recipients left for the final mailing. Depending on the number of recipients, between 10 and 20% are recommended. Now, select your first test mailing. If you've not yet prepared a mailing, you can create one now. Tip: take a look at our mailing creation videos. After selecting a prepared mailing, the EMM asks if you want to accept the settings of the mailing. Click No, because you've already made your selection in the campaign. Repeat this step for the remaining test mailings. Next, define the decision criteria. In our test, the opening rate should decide which test mailing is more successful. The threshold value is optional. It could be used to trigger an early dispatch of the final mailing. With the date and time options, you control when the final dispatch takes place. Tip: choose a sufficiently long interval between test mailings and the final dispatch so that recipients have time to react. It is recommended to wait 1 day. The following parameter icon is filled out automatically. It shows you how many recipients will receive the final mailing. You do not have to select the final mailing either. After the waiting period has expired, the more successful mailing is automatically entered and sent. In the last step, select Automatic End. Important: don't forget to save. Before you activate the campaign, you can perform a test run. If everything works, activate the campaign and confirm again with save. Important: only active campaigns are carried out when the start date is reached. Congratulations! You've performed your first A/B test. For more information, please refer to the manual. If you have any questions, please contact your account manager or support@agnitas.de.